Okay, go for it.
Okay. This is the topic 3 blended learning assignment by Cooper Welk, Jacqueline Klink, and Alyssa Mills. The first topic in topic 3 is OB3, which talks about perception, attribution, and learning. One of the videos that was attached with OB3 is selective screening, which is a video that describes how our perception can make us focus on one thing rather than another. And this focuses on the different management styles or perceptions that we might have in the workplace. Stereotyping, although it cannot be avoided by most people, you can mitigate it by being mindful and open-minded and not judging others based on their characteristics. This should be practiced not only in the workplace, but in everyday life as well.
The video also talked about fundamental attribution error versus self-serving bias. And fundamental attribution error is when individuals are judged by their characteristics rather than actions. So this could also be considered like maybe their attitude or their personality rather than the work that they get done. And self-serving bias is when a leader takes credit for positive outcomes due to their abilities. So this could also be just taking advantage of subordinates and employees in your group and just making yourself seem better than might be true.
Yeah, and another video included in this talked about classical conditioning, and this is a style where you learn through association. And the video showed one coworker offering a Altoid to the other coworker every time the computer beeped, and did it repetitively so that they soon became conditioned to want an Altoid every time that the computer made a noise. And another form of this conditioning would be negative, and this is opposite of positive reinforcement because it gives a punishment rather than a reward. And a couple examples include like spraying a dog when they're barking. The owner is giving a negative reinforcement to make the dog stop barking, and hopefully it will realize that in order to not get sprayed, it needs to not bark. And this goes hand in hand with taking away a child's toy. The child will want to keep the toy, so in order for them to keep it, they must behave and have the desired behavior that the parent would like. And next we have OB5. This is the motivation theories. And it was talking about how if you have a high need for affiliation but a low need for power, this would be a great idea for you to become a manager and to take that seriously. And this would be good because a manager needs to be able to work together, and that would be the affiliation. They want to be in an association and learn how to work as a team. And a low need for power will decrease the likelihood of this manager to become a dictator and not act rationally.
We can be influenced by hygiene factors as well as motivation factors. And hygiene factors are found within the job context, and motivator factors include job content. A manager needs hygiene factors to be favorable because there are basic needs and responsibilities within the job, while motivation factors go beyond that and are more about recognition. So basically, hygiene factors come before the need for motivation factors, and the equity theory considers your individual efforts relative to your outcomes and how they compare to other people. We either feel positive or negative inequity as a result. As an example, you and a coworker at work both work in the shoe department at Nordstrom, and maybe you get paid more per commission than your coworker, so you would have a positive inequity because you have the upper hand, while they would have a negative inequity about the situation.
One of the last things that OB5 talks about is management by objectives versus goal setting. One of the main differences is management by objectives essentially takes goal setting and settings and incorporates it with a supervisor employee, and this allows for a feedback type of relationship within the workplace.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
Awesome. That was like